Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. In the last episode, we conducted our first real infiltration of our story, and learned a little bit more of the differences between the palaces and the prisons. One, that there is way more shadows to deal with, and two, that there is many treasures within the worlds that are used as power sources to power more important areas of the prison, which just so happens to be Alice's castle, where Morgana believes her treasure is most likely located, due to how heavily guarded it happens to be, which honestly makes sense because of all the spotlights and everything. So, with that being said, we now continue our infiltration and hopefully get the rest of the, the rest of the spotlights out of the way. But, first things first is, because we had a bunch of intros to characters pop up during combat in the last episode, I thought we might as well get the rest of those finished real quick, so we'll do those real quick first before we go any further, just so it doesn't pop up as much as it did in the last one, just because a lot of stuff was popping up since it was our first time running into certain things. But let's see here. Intro, Queen's actions. Go full throttle with burst. Queen's triangle grants her a burst, temporarily applying a nuclear affinity to melee, gun, and special attacks when riding Johanna. See tutorial for more details. So basically, we can press this, and now she has more affinity with all of her attacks, giving them all nuclear attack, basically, which is pretty good, honestly. Okay, next off is Haru, or Noir. Elegantly holding down the forts. Noir's triangle attack can be extended by holding triangle. Look for safe opportunities and rack up damage. See tutorial for more details. So basically, we can hold down triangle. Well, that's for her gun, but if you hold triangle, I believe it does more damage, yeah, because as you can see, Melody is using her gun as well. So basically, hold triangle to do more damage. As you can see, we can smash our axe a couple more times. So basically, kind of like Ryuji's hold triangle to do more damage, but with Haru instead. But a much different playstyle, as we can see. But, Morgana? Intro. Mona's actions. The miraculously fast fighter. Mona uses swift movement to unleash a flurry of special attacks on his foes. He can transform into Morgana car, which, with the triangle button as well. So basically turn into the car, run things over. Pretty simple enough. Honestly, pretty cool, honestly. But you can change in between both of them. And I believe the car does also have combos too. If you can do enough hits, of course, I think you can turn it into the car and attack with it. But honestly, that's those two. But for the actual people we're going to be using for today's episode, we're actually not going to be using. Actually, I need to swap into good old Joker here for a second because of the fact that obviously we're going to be using Joker. But let's see here. We don't want Morgana, and we don't want Makoto, but we do want to use An and Yusuke. And the reason why I'm using Yusuke, until I get more used to the combat again, I'm definitely going to be using characters I feel more comfortable with, at least one, since obviously I'm more used to Yusuke, as I said in the last one, so I'd like to have something I kind of can go back onto if I feel like I'm pushed against a corner, because I can definitely use his fast-paced combat to help me out a little bit more. And then once I start getting more used to the combat, because honestly, if I play a little bit in between episodes and kind of remember the combat again, I obviously will be able to, figure things out. But intro, Panther's actions. Can you handle the heat? Panther's specialty is using a whip, as well as variety of fire attacks. She can also use enchant to add fire affinity to her whip. Pretty simple. Okay, so we can enchant her weapon, like Makoto can enchant the nuclear affinity. Pretty cool, honestly. And as you can see, she can do quite a bit with the whip too, so honestly pretty cool. But, honestly, I think we'll start with Noir today. Just so, we start with a different character every episode, because I want to try and use as many new characters as possible. But, let's see here. First things first, is it looks like some kind of terminal. Another locked door, and we've made it so far. Oh, hold up. I think I might be able to hack this. Oh, for real. Well, obviously, she is a hacker after all. Well, so it looks like Futaba's going to be a bit more than just a navigator this time around. That's pretty cool. Let's take out the terminal. At the very least, I can give it a shot. Okay, terminal, you say? Okay, well, let's see what the terminal does. Okay, control panel. Great. I should be able to get to work with this. Okay, Oracle. We'll leave the door to you. Time to crack in and go. Okay, hack it and go. Okay, so looks like we gotta do something here special. Hacking battles. In hacking battles, you must protect Oracle until she completes her hack. If Oracle's HP reaches 0, you will lose. Keep an eye on Oracle's HP at the top of the screen. Okay, so that's the reason why we were getting those. Whoa, where'd all these shadows come from?
Uh-oh, busted. Keep on from you guys.
Okay.
Everyone protect Oracle, okay?
Okay, simple enough. So don't let shadows go up to her. Okay, simple enough. So that's the reason why we got an item in the last episode. So that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so we don't want them getting anywhere near her then. It seems like that item did actually help her because it gave her some extra, it seems like extra points in hacking. So that after we gave it to her, since it did say something about giving extra speed in hacking. But recovering Oracle's health. When Oracle takes damage, she can be healed with a Persona skill or recovering items. Keep an eye on her HP to ensure she doesn't get too low.
God, this is pure agony.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You're not used to getting attacked, so that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so basically try and be as safe as possible. Okay, let's swap back into Noir, though, just so she's a little bit more safer, and if we keep swapping between characters, we'll get better showtime points. So, ouch. Wow, we took a lot of damage there. Okay, let's move out of that for a second, just so we don't get hit too bad. And ow, they're hitting hard. Okay, I'm gonna swap to somebody safer for the moment, because we're getting hit for a lot of damage right now. And if we can get to a better, corner of the map, I think we'll be a little bit safer here. And I think we can maybe heal her if we're careful here. So let's see here, Dia. We want to use that on, I think we can select, yeah we can. Let's heal up Haru real quick, since she is burning, and it's not the best thing for her, let's be honest here. So let's be as careful as possible so we don't die here. Because obviously I want to try and be as, well, honestly do as much as we can without, getting knocked out as often. Because we did kind of get hit for quite a bit in the last episode, so I want to try and do better than we did in the last one. So if we can, knock down the knockdowns by at least 2, that would be nice, because we did get, I think it was like 3 times we got knocked down during the last one. So hopefully we can do a little bit better this time around. Since we aren't playing on hard, this is an easy mode or normal mode, so this is pretty difficult compared to what normal people would be playing this at, so yeah, let's be honest there. We're playing a little bit more extreme than most people would obviously play, so I want to try and be as careful as possible. Well, or I should try and be more careful as possible than just, running and gunning it. And it looks like we hit 100%.
Requesting service. It will not take to backup. We now have this open.
Okay, pretty simple. And down goes the terminal. Okay, simple enough. Just go through the hack and just make sure Futaba doesn't take too much HP damage. Simple enough. Okay, easy peasy.
You did that. That really freaked me out for a bit. Thanks for having my back.
It seems any hacking attempts here are met with reinforcements.
Let's make sure Oracle's as prepared as possible from here on out.
Okay, simple enough. Thankfully we did grab that item, so she actually got a lot more freebies there, so thankfully we grabbed that, because we noticed it barely because of the fact that we were walking in that middle area in the last one, right next to the checkpoint, and we just so happened to see a treasure chest there. But Oracle is able to equip protectors just like the rest of the Phantom Thieves, which we saw in the last one, and it's special gear that only she can equip. It is recommended that Oracle have protector equips for future hacking battles that may occur. Okay, so we're going to run into those more often. Okay, cool. Okay, let's swap into Haru, though, just so we're ready. And she does have a little bit of showtime gauge, so might as well keep building that up. It's better to get as many showtime gauges as possible for bigger fights, so definitely want to get those saved up as much as possible.
Wait, incoming shadows.
That looks like a big guy. How'd you get in here? Where are the guards? In Her Majesty's name, you shall go no further. Okay, well, here he comes. And since he's a big guy, uh-oh, that's a principality.
Watch out, that one's extra tough.
It seems like it. That definitely would make sense.
It's gotta have an opening somewhere. Watch for its movements.
Okay, so it's going for Mapsiodynes. Okay, simple enough. Let's go for Evil Touch here. And it didn't work the way I wanted it to, but let's be careful. Okay, so just wait for openings. Simple enough, right? Uh-oh, it's going for one of those, so let's move out of that. Okay, let's try doing some big ol' ammo hits here with the grenade launcher. No reason not to, right? Okay, it's going for a big hit. Let's back out of that real quick. Oh, he's going for cleave. Might as well go for a free baton pass combo here, since there's no reason not to go for Yusuke here. Okay, so far so good. Ow. Ouchie. It's not the worst case scenario though. Okay, so let's go for... We want to be using electric and... Oh, actually, Joker's better here actually. Okay, so let's go for that. So let's go into... Actually, we can probably go for Zio here, because it's more... You know, more damage because it is a level 6 instead of a, you know, a level 4 like Arsene is. So it's probably better if we go for that. And if we Zio him, we might be able to cancel that, which it ended up doing perfect. Okay, so far so good. Baton pass into probably Yusuke here, because we can attack pretty quickly. Let's move on to that Varja blast, because getting hit by that I don't think is going to be fun. Let's be honest here. Okay, let's break out of that. Perfect. Okay, so far so good. We're doing really, really good here. Okay, go back into Joker, go for another one of those, and see if we can maybe... Nope, can't knock him out of that. If we can get a 3-hit combo here, we can get a free Zio though. Or 2-hit actually, yeah, 2 hits are free one. Okay, we need to remember the combo amounts for those. But definitely nice. Hit for 2, and then we get a free one. Always pretty good, honestly, and that missed actually, to be honest. So it wasn't the best way to do that, but better than not having anything. Is there a better way to... I could have sworn you could... Yeah, here we go. So yeah, there's a different version of the sniper. And I think this version is actually better. Nope, I don't think it is actually. I'm trying to remember, because there's 2 different variants to it, and I don't remember which one's the one we want to be using. But it's pretty good though, honestly. Okay, let's charge up her little whip here, and let's get out of that before we get hit for anything that we don't want to get hit by. Let's be honest there. Okay, let's get ready for that, because that's going for on and not anybody else that wants to get hit by that for free. Might as well just change in him. Might as well, no reason not to. Okay, so far so good. Wait for a better area to actually move in from. Let's try and snipe him a little bit, just to break some of that. Okay, let's turn into Joker here. And let's actually go for a Dia on, I think, Haru, would be the smartest idea here. We're getting closer to the end of this fight, though, so we need to be careful, because we don't want to get knocked out too badly here. Hit him a couple times. Oh, okay, this might not be... Wait, there's a... Oh, that's why we're losing this fight, because there's enemies that aren't even supposed to be here. What the heck? Okay, then, that's a little weird, but it's not the worst case scenario. It is a boss fight, so let's just prepare real quick, since we are kind of losing this fight, and it was a boss fight too, so it's not something that was just going to be easy to begin with. Let's see here, move out of his positioning, and let's go for hit him with one of those, honestly, and then try and figure from there. Because as long as we don't get hit too badly here, we should be fine. And I want to get this guy out of here, because this enemy here is starting to get annoying. This Silky here, because it's not really supposed to be here, because we're in a boss fight and not a, you know, oof, nice try there, buddy. Okay, back out of that. I'm going to try and be a little bit more safer here, because he is focusing on me more than he is focusing on Haru, which is nice because I can use her as a way of always doing damage to him. I'm just getting ready for another one of those big plunges that he's going to try and do, because he already tried it before, so we might as well be safe and ready. Okay. Seems like the best time to hit him is during some of his charge points, though. Oh, showtime. We're going to go for that because that's safer. Okay. And that's why we want to be as far away from certain enemies as possible when we're fighting them. But definitely this heavily Punisher guy is definitely hitting for quite a bit, though. But here we go. Down he goes. Jeez. You hit like a truck, buddy. Now, let's be honest here. But we got him, though. He definitely was a little bit of a hard boss, though, but that was mostly because I wasn't playing safe before. I mostly didn't notice that there was another enemy in the fight, and I was mostly focusing on him. But let's see here, Charunda. That should be attack down for other enemies. That's pretty good. And we also got Snap out of that, which is medium gun damage. That's pretty good. Definitely useful.
Oh, you guys rule.
Yeah, we do. Barely survived it, but we definitely made it.
Just need to climb up here and get my prize.
True there. True there indeed. Let's get our next power source. It should be up here. Yep, there it is. Perfect. Okay, power source number 2. What's hiding behind that? July issue. Okay.
This is the core of Palestine book. She made the cover of Ungun. That really is a famous magazine.
A widely recognized symbol of a power. Monus theory is being proven with each turn.
She would have been famous, even if she hadn't started doing all of this. Panther. Then what reason did she have? Does she have one at all? Whatever the case, the next core is the last one. But it's just a bit west of here, over by Bunkamachi.
Bunkamachi. Okay.
Bunkamachi. Not quite the cultural hotspot.
Returning to Shibuya Crossing and using Central Street would probably be quickest.
Yeah, probably. But jeez. That enemy hit like a truck. I was honestly, I thought we already dealt with the big brunt of the damage there because of the fact that we fought, you know, the enemies with the hacking. But apparently that wasn't what we need to worry about. It was the next thing after that. Jeez, that guy hit hard. And honestly, it would have went better if we had Ryuji for that. Remember how we used to go tearing through palaces together? Kinda miss that, honestly. And honestly, this is kinda like it, honestly, to be honest, too. Okay, let's see here. So where we want to go? We want to go to over there. Okay, simple enough. But honestly, let's see here. Let's ambush this guy. I think if we go for an easy fight here, that would be nice. Just because it would help us a little bit. Since we are going with some characters that don't have master arts. So, you know, going into fights like that last fight wasn't the smartest thing. But hopefully, if we can get a couple fights in here and actually get some of our skills we need, that would be nice. And getting hit with a burn right away is kind of weird. Actually, I'm kind of surprised we're getting burned as much as we are. Just because of the fact that some of these enemies are not having cones for weapons, which is a little interesting. But let's see, your Harrison recovery. When you're afflicted with a status ailment, your teammates may sometimes cure it for you. The chances of this happening can be raised with a bond skill. Oh yeah, and that would all... Okay, that's probably more of the reason why I don't remember it, because we don't have, you know, a boosted Harrison recovery, which does make sense. But let's see here, let's keep going though. To the next area. Bunkamachi. Okay, Bunkamachi.
Once you get past Central Street, you'll be at Bunkamachi.
Bunkamachi is a home to a large ballet hall.
I got it, where wealthy people have others park their own vehicles for them.
That would be valet.
It is pretty funny though. Okay, so let's see here. We have a secondary area to the corner here, so let's see what's going on over here. So, because I wouldn't be here for no reason, right? So we got a cover point here. Why would that be here? Okay, interesting. Thought there would be something more important up here. If there was a, you know, a jump up location, but I don't see anything here. Okay. Kind of a weird location, if there was nothing there to begin with. Oh, it looks like another hacking area. So let's get ready for another big fight then. But before we go running anywhere, we might as well check the corners. Since there is a little bit of extra corners around here. Might be a treasure chest or anything.
This looks like something for me. Time to get my felt on it.
Okay, hacking battle tips. Hacking battles will progress more smoothly if you are able to keep Oracle safe, preventing enemies from getting close, keeping her health high, and protecting her with defensive skills should all prove effective. Skills can be used on allies and can be used on Oracle by targeting her with L1. Okay.
Time to start hacking. You guys ready?
Definitely.
Alright, hacking in. Make sure you back me up.
Okay, let's get ready for this.
Best of luck, Oracle. We'll have your back from here.
Okay, I hope so. But hopefully we'll be a little bit more safer this time around. Let's go for the snaps instead, just because we know we can get those back. So let's use those a little bit more, since we can kind of control point with Haru due to the fact that she gets increased, well, better ones.
I didn't even fight. Try to fight like you mean it though.
Okay, simple enough. Okay, but yeah, let's just stay in safe zones like this. Because we can actually do quite well here if we do this right.
Oh, this is right. But be Phantom Thieves before we get defeated, though.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here.
Hey, big attack incoming. Brace yourselves. Ow.
Way too late on that one, I'm gonna be honest there, buddy. That's too much damage for us to do. Apparently something's weak. Oh, that's weak to it. That makes a lot of sense, but I can't go for it, though. Let's blast them in the next century. It's kind of hoping that would work. Yep, not happening. Okay, I was kind of hoping somebody would heal me before that. Oh yeah, Joker doesn't have any HP. Well, that would make a little bit more sense then. Okay. I wish all the enemies weren't focusing me, though. That would be a little bit better here. Let's get somebody that actually has guns on them at the moment. Okay, let's just blast a little bit, because I'm kind of cornered right now, and, you know, this is a little scary, I'm gonna be honest there. Okay, there we go. I just felt a little bit surrounded for a second there, but now that we actually can, you know, move, I should be safer. Okay, cool. I just thought, because of the fact that how it was going at the moment, I didn't think we were going to be safe there. Okay, cool. So, now we're a little bit in a better situation, just because this area is really, really small of a location. Let's be honest there. Okay, let's move before this guy hits me with Dormina, because I do not need to be hit by a sleep attack there. That would probably not be the best case scenario, let's be honest there. Let's go for Bufu though, since I saw somebody weak to that. Okay, so far not bad. Definitely a pretty easy fight here, for the most parts. But other than that, no clue.
Can't think it egg. This one's almost over, guys.
High counter. Triangle counters or performing square, 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 triangle temporarily increases the number of hits triggered when pressing triangle repeatedly, which is pretty good. That'll definitely help for later, that's for sure. But here we go, combo counts. I think that's how we're going to break the shields faster. I think that's how you do it with him. So we didn't have it yet, but now we do have it. So now we can actually use the combo counter a little bit better here. But that's if we can get the better variant of that. Okay, but I think we're done here. Okay, thank you, Futaba.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, your hack is now complete. Been a pleasure.
Been a pleasure indeed. Thank you, Futaba. Okay, cool. That was way too close.
Yeah, that's completed now.
I think I'm at my limits. Oh, well, you are kind of low on HP, but I was actually not even low on HP. That's just low on SP in general. Because Panther, is low, I think we should swap our team a little bit. Just because I don't have SP recovery items as much as I would like to have them. So, you know what? Let's go into Morgana, I think. Yeah, let's swap up with Morgana so we can try out some other characters too. Just so we're not always using the same characters. But let's see here. I think if we ambush this guy, this would actually go good. Just because of the fact that if we can get a good ambush in here, we can get some pretty good master art points on certain characters. Just the more damage you do and the more XP you get, the faster you can get those. So let's just keep getting that and keep getting showtime points unlocked, and we'll be perfectly fine for our next few fights. Oh, hello. What's this?
Oh, huh? What's that for?
Good question. Can we press it?
Oh, let there be light.
Okay. No result. Could it be broken?
Oh, no, it's feeding power somewhere.
Why don't we just leave it for now? We've got other shit to do. True. That was weird. I noticed an opening there, so it did feel kind of weird. Okay, then. Huh. Weird. Okay. Is that guy gonna move, or is he... Oh, he's red. Okay, so we want to be careful of that guy. If we can get a cover point, that would be nice. I don't think we're just gonna get one for free here. I think he's just gonna camp that location. But it does look like we can go up here. If not there, game. I want to go up here. Thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Is there another location we can go to? No. Okay. So we might want to go back this way then. Just because we want to get a good jump on that guy if we're going to go on him. Oh, look. There's another power generator looking thing up there. Okay. Wait, is that where we need to go from there? Actually, it might be. Huh. Okay, so that cover point we saw might be actually important. We can see where I'm going, that is. Come on, there we go. It's because of the wall behind me that got me confused. Okay, so, there we go. So let's see here. I think maybe, yep, here we go, move along wall. Okay. I didn't see the blue lights beneath us. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense why that cover point was there. So we just need to do 2 of those, and we can grab this other generator-looking thing. Interesting, though. Wonder what these are going to do. They're definitely going to do something.
Looks like it's another one of those machines. I wonder what the purpose they serve. Will you switch it on, Joker? I will leave, or will you leave it be?
Probably turn it on. No reason not to.
Did that do something? Hello?
Friggin' nothing. That's what it did.
No point hanging around here, Joker. Let's move on.
Okay. But it did do something, though. That guy's just sitting there. It's weird. Looks like there's a zip line looking thing right there. What else can we see? Another cover point. But 2 more big shadows that we need to worry about. Okay. Not the worst case scenario, though. Because we might be able to get a jump on one of these guys. If we can get to a decent cover point. Or we can go up here. But that's not really what I wanted to do, though. It's kind of hoping we can kind of get a freebie on that guy. What happens if we go over here, though? Because there's a reason why this is over here, right? Might as well double check. Okay, balloon. Nothing, though. But there is another... Oh, it's those yellow lights. Okay, so the things on the map are just zip lines. Okay. And another one of those generators. Okay.
Oh, a third generator.
I guess so. Well, now, Joko, we should probably press it. I think that's what he said.
Nothing yet. I think something's been turned on.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. We turned on 3 generators and turned something on. Okay, cool. So 3rd time was the charm, was it?
Looks like the power is running up ahead of us. Let's check it out.
Okay. Apparently, we just turned something on. But good thing we did that early, because we would have had to come back here. So, let's see here. Where would we need to go, though? I'm trying to think of where that would be. Based on mapping, it would be right of us. Okay. So let's wait for this guy to turn around then. And then we'll jump him, I think. Just because, obviously, we don't want him to see us right away. And if we can get the jump on him, that would be nice. So let's try and go for that, if we can. Since we don't want him getting a freebie on us, right? Since if he does, I don't think this would be an easy fight. So let's just be prepared for anything. Okay, so far so good. And we got a free all attack out of that. Perfect. That's the best thing we can get in these fights, honestly. Let's try and do some extra damage with our holding of the triangle button. Always nice to get, obviously. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice there was somebody charging an attack there. Oh, let's just keep moving so we don't get hit by those. Because if they're focusing us, they're not focusing the rest of the team, right? So, it's not the worst case scenario. Let's just be careful. Because getting hit by one of those would be pretty bad, let's be honest. But we did get a level out of it, so that works. But we did get a treasure chest for coming this way, so it ended up being worth it. Apparently a checkpoint's nearby too, which I didn't even notice because I noticed Yusuke said it, but I didn't notice that there was one there. Okay. So let's see here. So where do we go to the thing that we just turned on? Oh, probably this then. Because I didn't even notice this was a passageway. But apparently we were able to go here. Okay, well that works. Anything hidden here? Nope, okay. Might as well double check because there is those hidden cover points. But we would see them as well because of the purple mist things. But let's open up another checkpoint. Central Street South has now been registered as a checkpoint. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'll definitely take it. Should we save? Probably. Just because we are in a decent spot. And if we could save ourselves from, being, knocked back by a whole area, I think this would be nice. So, let's just get that just in case. Okay, so far so good though. Nothing too dangerous to deal with, and everything we've been able to deal with perfectly fine. Apparently there's a shadow nearby, which is probably just a guy over here, but let's see here, just double checking by staying up in a safe spot if there's anything secret around here. Looks like another one of these little stamina, I read Morgana, but another one of these terminals.
Looks like all the power from these generators were turned on is ending here.
Oh, okay, that works.
Oh, hey, it's another one of those terminals. You've been hacking Oracle.
Took 3 whole generators to power this one little thing.
I know what you mean. This seems rather wasteful. Perhaps something else beyond here is also being powered up.
True, maybe.
Well, I'm still glad we were able to find them all anyways.
True. Thankfully, we found them early, so we opened it early for us. Because two of them were kind of, kind of hidden there. And I was kind of confused about that cover point earlier, and then I saw them when we were walking around the corner because of the positioning of the camera.
Indeed, otherwise we would have had to turn back. Your instincts continue to serve you well, Joker.
Alright then. Good luck with the hacking oracle.
Yep, here we go. Time for another hack on our side.
Well, the hacking time. Ready to watch my back?
Yep, definitely.
Alright, hacking in. Make sure you back me up.
Okay, let's prepare for a big onslaught of enemies. Or, you never know, could be anything, honestly. Oh, that's definitely a different one.
Commenting hack, keep the bad guys at bay.
Okay, simple enough, but it sounds easier than said. Let's be honest here, but let's go for a snap, though. No reason not to, and then we'll charge up maybe a big Psy there. Apparently that was resisting that, so it wasn't as good. Ooh. Nice try there, buddy. He tried to go for a big hit there, but it wasn't as good as possibly could have been. Okay, we got a showtime, but I don't want to waste that in a fight like this. Okay, I want to move in a better spot because they are charging up some big hits here. Whew. Jeez. I like how all the enemies are focusing me. I don't know how to feel about that, but it's kind of scary. Let's be honest here. I'm going to swap over to Yusuke just so we can get some more showtime points here. Because he's going to probably need those more than what we currently have here, let's be honest. Okay, so far so good. We're doing really good even though Morgana's down. But we could totally live with 3 people here. Let's be honest here. Uh-oh. Stunned. Don't want to be stunned here, let's be honest there.
Girl, the security is tough. But, I think I should get through it.
Okay, but thankfully, we'll be fine, I think. Just do it as fast as you can, honestly. Ooh, giant candy. I didn't even know. I forgot about that being up there. And that definitely helps get rid of the Andros, since that thing is definitely a little bit more scary than the other things we were fighting earlier. Let's be honest there. So far, so good. I'm gonna go into Joker here and try and go for a free heal if I possibly can. Since, obviously, we can get a free heal by using the Dia here. So, honestly, no reason not to.
Hey, now we get somewhere. Just keep holding them off.
And I was trying to read that and I ended up getting hits. Okay, it's definitely not the best case scenario. Oh, I don't want to get hit by Dormina. Free one of those is definitely not going to be fun, let's be honest there. Okay, so far so good though, because these things could be hitting a lot harder, let's be honest here. Like that, for instance. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to think of what we should do here. I think we might end up just going for the showtime then, just because of the fact that these... Oh wait, we were at 100%. I didn't notice how close Futaba was. Oops. Well, we haven't seen Haru's showtime yet, so we'll just go for it anyways. It's not the worst case scenario. I wanted to save it, but I think we'll be able to have another one of those for later anyways. But, at least we're out of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your hack is now complete. Been a pleasure.
Been a pleasure indeed. We also got a level out of that for Jack-o'-lantern, so it looks like we got a bird boost. Useful enough, I guess. And a media, there we go. More EHP. And this time it's going to heal all allies instead of just one. Definitely more useful than what was happening there.
Mission complete. We nearly reached Kamachi.
Okay. You say that, but everyone's hurting. And everyone is definitely hurting. But let's see here. Where are we going? Going down there, and this guy's looking away from me, which is really good, definitely. But before we do that, let's check our team to see if anybody can help us here. Okay, it looks like we could swap out into... I think... No, let's go into Ryuji. Yeah, Ryuji still has some SP left, so it'll definitely help in some of these fights. Let's ambush this guy and see if we can get something for free here. That'll definitely be more nice than, you know, getting smashed into next week, let's be honest. And hopefully if we knock these guys out, we get some, you know, Master Art points, because I'd like to get a couple of those if the game's gonna give me them. Let's see here. How do we get to the checkpoint here? Because I'd like to get that, but I think I just accidentally walked past it. Unless, oh wait, okay, it's a different checkpoint. Okay, I got a little confused there. Okay, this guy's looking away, but I can jump here. And I can ambush him. If we ambush these guys, it's perfectly going to be more safer than, you know, running into them and going like a madman into these fights. Let's be honest here. But definitely this Definitely Haru's charge ability is definitely pretty helpful, though. I can definitely see that. That'll definitely come in more handy later.
Oh, like a walk in the park.
Let's keep up the pace then, shall we?
Hopefully, but if I can get into this checkpoint, or cover point, I'd like to maybe get this guy and maybe open that door up. Because opening the door would definitely help. And also, you know, the extra fights are actually helping here. Because the more we fight, the more experience we get for our characters. And also the checkpoint here is also something. Let's see here. Let's open up this door, though, just so we have it open. And let's see if there's any hiding things here. Double check for anything, because if there is any kind of items we can use, that will definitely help us, though. Okay, let's open up the checkpoints. Definitely more useful than what we had before, and then we'll just save over what we had. Because when we get a better save spot, we'll definitely be able to use it better than, you know, before. Okay, not bad, though. Definitely not bad. Just because we did a little bit better with that those last two fights than, you know, the bigger hacking fights. So, thankfully, I feel a little bit more safer than I did before.
Oh, so this is the final prison key.
The walls are just as high as the others.
I suspect the gate is closed just as well with the others. How will we breach the keep?
Good question. But I see a zip line looking thing up there, so maybe there. Yeah, that looks like something we can climb.
Oh, perhaps we can leap over from another rooftop. Let's try gaining some elevation.
Okay, simple enough. Okay, seems easier said than done. And there is a guy over here I'd like to jump on, if the game will let me. I want to see if we can maybe get a master art for Haru. That'll definitely help out with a lot of things. Just because the more master arts we have, the better our characters are going to be. So, you know, the more we can get, the better. And also, we're almost to another bond point. So, definitely good, though. What is going on with that guy? He's different. Hello, Mr. Sparkly? What is going on with you? Hello?
Oh, hang on a second, stop. Oh, I'm getting a super powerful reading. We'll be in deep trouble if he trades in there without being ready for it.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about the shadows over there throwing off sparks?
Apparently so. That thing, it really messes up.
Oh, there's no knowing what it can do. If you're gonna tussle with that, make sure you're really prepped up, okay? It might even be a wise idea to not pick a fight with it right now. We can pursue it once we've gotten stronger, of course.
True. Dire shadows. Certain enemies will emit a bluish-white light. These foes are known as dire shadows, and are much more powerful than average enemies. Only challenge these behemoths if you're competent in your fighting skills. Okay, we'll leave him alone then. Doesn't look like he's gonna attack us, so we can stay around him, thankfully. Without him, you know, charging us. That's definitely nice. Because if he is as strong as he is, thankfully he's not, you know, gonna do anything to us. Because that could definitely be much worse, right? Definitely could be. Depending on the situation, of course, but let's go to here, and I think we might be able to climb up from here. Unless maybe not. I was kind of thinking that blue area over there was maybe something we can climb. It was definitely worth trying, honestly. I thought maybe where that guy was standing would lead us somewhere we want to be. Ooh, nice try, though. Whenever they hit you with those big attacks, though, they definitely hit like a truck, let's be honest there. After getting hit a couple times by those ice attacks, definitely, pretty scary. I'll definitely be honest there. Let's see your bond. So, can we get anything better that we can use? Drop rates would be nice, but it's not exactly what I want. We're getting hit a lot by abilities, but I think the showtime gauge would be better, to be completely honest, so let's get pass appeal, just because the baton pass is really, really good. If we can get more of that. Let's see here, how do we get up there? Looks like over here. Oh, here we go, up above us. Okay, let me make sure there's nobody that's gonna jump us. Okay, it looks like we want to go over here then. Okay, simple enough. Got a guy looking that way. I want to make sure if he turns around, just so we can attempt a jump on him if he does turn around. Okay, waiting for him to look away from us. And let's jump him. No reason to leave him here, because if we do leave him, he's gonna see us for sure, let's be honest here. With the game's track record. Okay, there we go, Master Arts. Axe Waltz. Perform a follow-up attack, or follow-up after 4 straight squares. Okay, simple enough. Okay, let's try it. Might as well go for straight, 4 straight ones. So far, nothing new. Okay, well, I went for 4 and didn't do anything, and I ended up getting knocked away because of it, so I guess that didn't do anything for me. Okay, well, thanks game for telling me that, but it didn't seem to work. Let's be honest here. Okay, let's swamp into Ryuji here, since we do have the pass appeal. So this will actually give us more pass points, so that'll definitely help us here. As long as we don't get hit that often, we'll be able to use Ryuji's extra points here. Okay, now it's out of the way though. And apparently Joker just got a showtime. I'll definitely use that. It definitely helps. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Let's go for an auto recover. Heal up as much as we can. Okay, it looks like we're actually out of healing, which is not the worst case scenario, but it could be worse. But let's go for a safe bet here and just heal a little bit. And then I think I might go for some extra items too, just so we can make sure that we are healing, because healing would be definitely helpful. So let's get, I think, 2 points into Joker here, because Joker can heal with the DM. And actually, I might be able to use Joker here for a freebie. Let's see here. Might be able to actually do this. I think you can. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we can heal if we really wanted to. I don't think it's much of a heal, but it's still something. It's better than nothing, right? So let's just heal Joker up a little bit. Okay, see if I can get anybody else healed real quick. Yeah, that didn't do much, but yeah, it's better than nothing, right? So, let's check Showtime gauges real quick. Okay, Yusuke's really close. Okay, so we should be playing as Yusuke right now. Just because of the fact that if we are getting closer to another keep, we do want to be ready for that, because of the fact that we fought a principality at the last one. Let's see here, how do we get over there? That's the real question. Don't see the location of that, unless we're just supposed to jump over, but I don't think that's how we're getting over there. I see we're supposed to get up there. Oh, the box, I didn't even notice the box. Okay. It's more me not looking at the map as much as I really should, to be honest, but it's not the worst case scenario. Let's move over here. Hopefully he doesn't turn around in weird spots. And we should, seriously. That's just messed up sometimes. Because certain ones are just not even my faults. And ow, that was just not even fair. Okay then, well, here you go. Eat one of those and here, I'm gonna just blast you into next week. Okay, hopefully I don't get completely shattered right here. And that would be nice, but owie. Okay, I see an all-out attack, I'm going for it. Before we get absolutely slaughtered. I think we should jump out of the metaverse, though, as soon as we get to that checkpoint, the next one, since we are actually running out of SP. And you can leave the metaverse for free for no things at all. So there's literally no reason not to leave to get a refill on everything. Wild Rush. Perform an additional persona attack after triangle, or with triangle after square, square, square 5 times, and a triangle. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, cool. We'll definitely do that. Once I'm in a safer location, that's for sure. Because right now, yeah, everyone's kind of dying because, one, I didn't do any training in between the last episode. I literally just bought items. That's literally all I did. So, we do want to be a little bit more careful than I have been being. And honestly, that's just me because I like running and gunning, which I really shouldn't be doing, but I'm just trying as much as I can just for fun, honestly.
This offers a pretty good view of the area.
Now to find a point of entry.
Hey there.
What are you noticing?
The string of the flags leads all the way to the keep. Think we could slide down to get over there?
Maybe. So we need to get to the Ferris wheel. Okay, simple enough.
It doesn't look taut enough for us to use it like that.
What if we gave the Ferris wheel a spin? Would that tighten it up? Maybe.
You know, that could work. Let's head over there and check it out.
Okay. So we need to get to the Ferris wheel. It seems easier said than done, but it's not the worst case scenario. But let's see here. I want to be as safe as possible here before we just jump into this. Let's see here. I could go for, actually, because of the fact Joker is actually healed, let's actually heal up, SP healed, I should say. Let's actually heal up some people, just because they are not doing too hot at the moment, so doing a couple heals here would actually be smart, just so everyone's, nice and, ready for a fight. And then because of the fact that Haru, actually, who's closer? Ryuji's kind of closer. Or, well, he's not, but I think if we baton pass into Haru from Ryuji, I think we'll get a better outcome out of this, because we'll be able to charge Ryuji a little bit, and then go from there for Haru. So honestly, I think that will probably be pretty good, since the extra stamina would definitely be helpful for whatever ends up happening at the next area. Let's be honest. I don't remember if we get to keep our points, though, if we leave, though. So maybe it might not be the best case, but it's better than having nothing at all, right? So we'll definitely be careful.
I feel like we always going up and down in these jails. It might just be me, though.
Nah, we're definitely going up and down a lot. But Bunka Machi East has now been registered in your checkpoint menu. You know what? Because I said it, let's actually leave first, and then jump back in and see if we do get to keep our showtime gauge, because that's something I don't remember. I think you would lose it, but it's definitely worth a check, right? There's no reason not to, since it does give us our SP back, and since we are kind of like, kind of dying because of the lack of SP, because I don't have any SP recovery items, it definitely is worth a, jump out and jump back in, just because of the fact that it will heal everybody, as well as giving everybody some SP to work with. So, honestly, it's honestly nothing but good, even if we lose the showtime gauges, because I can technically still work around that, honestly, since, honestly, the showtime gauge doesn't mean anything as long as, everyone's healed, and we did lose it, so that is a downside of doing that. So, honestly, I feel better just healed in general. So let's go from here, and then ambush from here. And then the first thing after the ambush we can actually do is drop this thing on top of them, since I saw it. Let's just go for that, because it's actually a better scenario than, the other thing. Let's be honest there. Okay, let's keep breaking through his shield, though, since we're getting freebies. Okay. So far, so good, though. And then we just blast him a couple times to see if we can break another one of those. And then Ryuji's going for a lunge here. Okay. So far, so good, though. We're already halfway through this guy's HP bar, and he still has yet to be able to do anything actually impactful to us. So, let's see here. He's going for a big hit there. That's medium ice damage. And he's going for me. So let's back out a little bit. And then charge up a big hit with Ryuji. Go for a follow-up attack, since that's how his combos work. And then back out before he hits us with that. Okay, let's see here. Let's go back into Yusuke. That's going to be a better way of charging up some showtime. And down goes the Andros, or Menacing Owlman. Whew, okay. That's a lot better than, getting smacked into next century then. Because if we went to that fight before, I think that would have been actually worse for us. And that is a guy that's actually able to hit us. So let's wait for him to turn around, and then we'll go for him, if we even need to. I saw we can move to the other thing, but honestly, might as well get rid of him too, honestly. No reason to keep him around, right? It's free experience, and honestly, you might get some money out of it too, since they do drop yen, as well as, gold treasure items. Okay.
You call that a fight? I was almost asleep because that one.
And it looks like we have another big shadow over there. Okay, let's prepare for that. It might not be a bad thing, though. We're fully healed in SP-wise, so it's not the worst case scenario for a big fight. Oh wait, I thought Ryuji was going to say something more important. Who are you? What are you doing here? We're just doing some nice, we just want to go on the Ferris wheel. That's what we wanted to do. Oh crap, we're busted.
Oh, careful, that one's stronger than the others.
Well, definitely looks that way. Well, let's jump onto the firecrackers, since I see a couple of those around here. What is he weak to? He's weak to wind. Okay, good to know. Okay, and it looks like these actually have arcs to them, so we want to use these in a better manner. I was kind of hoping that would actually hit him, but it didn't. Okay, well, we wasted all of them. I was kind of hoping it would be in a better spot, but they're way too in weird spots for that to actually be helpful in this fight. If we can make them jump into the locations, then yeah, but they're not going to do that. Let's be honest here. Or at least this guy's not for the moment. Let's see if I can get a combo up here. Because if we can get a free combo up, that would be really, really good. So let's see here. We should get a spinny boy, and that's that. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what we want to get here. Okay, he's going for a lunge. Might as well attack him with a baton pass there. And then, ow. I was thinking I could bounce out of that before he can try anything weird like that. But apparently not. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Is he only weak to wind, or is... Okay, yeah, he's only weak to wind. Okay, well, that's not the best thing for us, but as long as he doesn't, like, jump in a weird way, I think we should be perfectly fine. Okay, he's going for Zeo, so he's electric and attack-based. That's not the bad thing, honestly. Oop. More enemies again, and an all-out attack. Let's grab that before we get surrounded again by more and more enemies that we don't want to get hit by. Okay, let's go into... Okay, Joker got frozen. It's not good at all, because that actually does hurt a lot if these guys hit us. And we want to move before that assault. And I thought that was actually in a different area, but apparently it was a lot closer than I thought it was. Okay, let's heal up Haru first. And let's heal up Yusuke a little bit. Because Joker can heal himself, so it's not the worst case scenario to use a little bit of these heals on everybody else. Okay, let's go back into Yusuke. And if I can get a good combo here, we can actually do pretty good as long as we're safe. Okay, I would actually like to get an actual decent combo here, because the decent combo would actually work better. I'll be honest, getting the 4 hits and then getting the spinny, oh, that's not somewhere we want to get hit. Party members inflicted with Dizzy will have their visibility reduced. The effect disappears when you are hit by an enemy attack. This can be cured by Amarita Drop, as well as other enemy items for recovery. Enemies inflicted with Dizzy will have a chance of missing their attacks. Any attack an enemy does not absorb or nullify will trigger a technical hit. Okay. Simple enough. So basically, kind of like freeze, but a little bit different. Not that bad, honestly. Okay, thankfully we were able to get that combo. That's exactly what we want to be getting. And then we want to try and go for either a counter here, or something even better. Or one of these. That's also pretty good. Ow. Didn't think he'd hit me with that, but ouchie. And he also hit me with one of those, too. Let's see here. Let's hit him with a couple of these for free. No reason not to. Okay, he's trying to go for focusing on certain characters, but it's actually kind of more scary than it really should be. Just because of the fact that, as I said, I didn't do any training. I really should be. Just because of the fact that it would be a little bit better, because we aren't doing as many fights as he normally would be doing if he were playing this normally. So I am kind of at a disadvantage because of the way we're playing. But it's not the worst thing. It could be much worse. I'll be honest there. Just moving into a better position. Okay, he's going for cleave. Might as well go for that for free. No reason not to. Okay, he's going for an assault dive. Thankfully, that's not as bad as it sounds. Okay, we got a showtime now. I don't want to waste that, though, just because we are going to another air location after this, which is... I'm pretty sure where that thing is going to lead us to is going to be another one of those prison keeps. I didn't even notice he was going for that. Jeez, that could have been much worse than it actually was. Okay, he's going for another assault dive. Move out of the way. Just don't let him get any freebies. That's for sure. Just keep knocking him down before he can try anything weird, and then we should be fine. Okay, he's going for Sledgehammer. Don't want to let him get that. No freebies for him. No reason not to let him do that. Now that there's no enemies, like, surrounding him, because a boss with things surrounding them is definitely not as fair as it could be, honestly. Because, honestly, the boss had some freebies just because of the fact that the other enemies were knocking me down, but the boss wasn't actually the one hitting me, for the most part. I was more focused on the actual enemies around him, so the boss wasn't actually bad. It's just the enemies were more scary than the boss. But Psychic, we got Psychic, Gun, and physical damage now. Pretty good. And it also can give us Rage, which would be good with Psy, which is pretty good. Nope, bad at all. Definitely good. Sorry, kind of dying over here. Yeah, you definitely are kind of dying over there, buddy. We'll heal you up real quick. Let's see here. Who do I want to try and go for a showtime with? I think Joker would be easier to get it, just to be honest. Okay, we got another checkpoint coming up. Let's go and grab that real quick. No reason not to. Uchimaru West. Okay, and where does this lead after that? Okay, so this will take us to the prison keep. So, just because we want to be safe, Let's do another save here, just because this will keep us nice and, well, in a nice location if we do get knocked down. So that will be pretty good. Okay. And this will apparently take us to where we want to go. Okay, so let's move up the Ferris wheel, and then I guess prepare for whatever we need to do. Unless that's not exactly what we want to do first. Oh, we want to go over here first. Oh, okay. No, I thought the Ferris wheel would have done it on its own.
This must be the terminal for the Ferris wheel. Can you power it up to Oracle?
We don't have to go hunting for more generators, do we?
No, looks like we're good here. It's already used up for us.
Okay, cool.
Perhaps the Ferris wheel is connected to the same generators.
Maybe.
Then everything turned out great for us. Can you get it working, Oracle? Alright. Ferris wheel activate.
Okay, hopefully this works in the way we need it to. As long as this tightens up the road, we'll be fine. That looks pretty cool.
You did it.
Now we can enter the prison keep.
Yep, the final one based on our, based on what Oracle or Futaba and Morgana are saying. So let's see where this leads. And prepare for a big fight, because honestly the last area we were at led to a fight, so let's see here. What? What are you doing here? Tower maintenance? Uh-oh, another Andres. And because of the fact that we've been getting hit pretty hard with ice damage, I think this ain't gonna be good.
We come to relieve you of all your duties.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Take them down, guys, and the Koei ours.
Okay, hopefully. Hopefully no extra enemies here. Uh-oh, nope. They spawned some enemies. Okay, let's go for Mazio, since I see a big cone of energy here. If we can get rid of the other people, I think I'll be perfectly fine with this fight. Okay, perfect. Perfectly fine. Okay. Let's go for some free Mazios. Just because if we get rid of the bigger enemies here, we're perfectly fine here. And no more worrying, obviously. Don't know if we have to worry about using our showtime yet, and if we can get out of this ice, that'd be nice. Okay, let's go into Yusuke just in case. Just because I can charge up a little bit better for a second here, just to kind of get us ready. Okay, there we go. 200 experience and 700 money, not bad. Knockdown style, is that what I need? Greatly decreases down gauge of one foe when landing a critical. Okay, there we go. That's gonna be good. And based on what we know about Yusuke, he gets criticals easy from the other game. So I think we should be fine with that. That'll definitely help. And getting criticals drops the shield gauges, which is exactly what we need. Okay, perfect. Oh, what's the final power source? Macaron... what? Macaron. Okay.
Yeah, mission complete. So this last core is a CD. I recognize album. Its songs are in a lot of commercials nowadays. This is Alice's biggest album. That one that's been at the top of the charts for weeks now.
So that means it's a scam. She only blew up because she changed so many hearts. Probably.
That should be the last of the jail's power sources. Correct. These searchlights should be deactivated now.
Finally, we can enter Ranus' castle, shall we?
We could try.
Yeah, we should, all we need to do now is stop her as soon as possible. Let's return to the crossing, so we can head into the castle.
Okay. That'll definitely work, I hope.
What's with the commotion out there? It'd be better, be good.
Well, the group we dumped underground has returned.
Those boys from the other day. Come to get back at me, huh? I can't seize their desires, they're useless to me. But really, couldn't you handle something so simple on your own?
Our deepest apologies. Yeah, they haven't been doing too good on us, even though they've been hitting us for quite a bit, but honestly, we were able to easily, get through them, as we can see.
You were also useless. Get it done, or I'm getting rid of you. Well, anything to say?
We'll take care of it.
Great. I can't wait.
Wonder what they're gonna try.
You're a real surprise, Joker. Now I'm starting to want you all to myself.
I won't know on that one. You're too sadistic, I'm gonna be honest. But let's see here. What are they gonna plan? Oh, searchlights?
What the?
Well, the big gate doesn't seem too good. But,
Cat, move like. Just look at their numbers.
Damn it. What is this? Can't reach the castle now.
We just finished off the searchlights too. I guess we did wreak some real havoc here. Looks like we're finally gotten Valis' full attention.
Oh, cool. Any guidance for us?
This is real toughy. I'm not seeing any alternate paths right now. Staying here will only get us surrounded. Joker, what's your call?
Let's get out of here. Let's press on. I'm open to ideas. Let's get out of here before we get squashed. Let's be honest here.
There's no other choice. Let's get back to reality and figure out our next step there.
Okay, seems easy enough. Yeah, let's get out of here before we get squashed like bugs. Let's be honest there. Group that big doesn't seem like it's gonna be an easy fight after everything we've been through. Let's be honest. But back to the real world, I guess. Wonder where we're going now. Looks like kinda near Cafe LeBlanc by the fact that this kinda looks like the area. I'm trying to remember. It kinda looks like the washroom area where you can like wash your clothes in the bath area next to Cafe LeBlanc.
It's grown quite late, hasn't it?
Oh man, what are we gonna do? That ball ain't going anywhere. Greater, more pressing issues arisen. I'm quite famished.
Aw, poor dude.
Well, what an issue. Come on, dude, get real.
Well, I don't blame him. It has been a whole day and he hasn't gotten to eat anything.
On second thought, I'm kind of famished too.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Let's get something to eat. We can't have any good ideas on empty stomachs.
True. I know just the place to eat. We can go to Cafe LeBlanc for some nice chili, or curry, I should say. I don't know why I said chili, but curry and coffee. Sounds like a good combo.
Hungry. I'll find a restaurant for you. No need, Sophia. Our target's already been decided. Sojo's curry or bust. I bet he'll hook all you up too.
True. I don't think Sojo would make us pay for his curry after everything we did for him.
Do you mean it?
Take it easy on boss, okay? He's already treated us plenty.
I don't even care. Huh?
What was that? A fight?
Apparently so. All those stupid bastards. Making me look like crap. We got a drunk dude on us again. Oh, it's okay, sir. Hey kids, get out of the way.
Just some plastered suits.
Huh? What are these little shits doing out? Just going home? Hey, you're a real looker. How is that you and I go back to my place? How about no on that one?
Hey, cut it out.
Get lost, guy. We're calling the cops. You're about to regret that. We're gonna call the cops on you, buddy. Get out of here before you do anything you regret. Huh? You think you're gonna scare me? Please don't work him up any worse than he already is. Well, I'm saying I'm calling the cops on him. He'll probably leave.
What? He's the one who started it.
Is that? I'm gonna teach you all some manners. Yeah, I'd like to see you try, buddy.
If you don't walk away.
Alright, break it up. That's enough.
The hell is this? Huh, it's a guy from earlier that we saw eating the curry and, curry, or I think he was eating curry and coffee, or having coffee and Sojoro's, but he was also inside that police meeting we saw earlier in the first episode, too. But, what are you still doing here, actually? You were here, like, literally, like, in the morning time.
Huh. How should I put it? I'm just a knight in shining armor.
What? That's kind of weird.
Knight in shining armor, my ass. I'm gonna punch your lights out. I don't think that's gonna happen, buddy. Just because of the fact that in the third person we saw him in a police meeting, so I'm at least pretty sure he's at least somewhere high in the police if he's in a meeting like that.
Careful now. You really hate it there, you know? You okay anyways? You totally knocked him out on his ass, dude.
True. And also I just noticed I accidentally gave them both the same voice for a second there. I'll think about her voice in a second, but obviously he's gonna need a voice to be as a character model, of course.
Oh, come on. You totally saw it. That was a legitimate self-defense.
Hey, this is assault. You want me to call the police?
I am the police. Now scram.
Yeah, there's our confirmation on that one. Yeah, we saw him in the police meeting there, so there's no way that he's not police. What? Cop? Huh, okay. Well, that confirms everything, though. I'm sorry.
No, wait, take this guy with you. Wow, not a great subordinate, is he? I guess this guy will come to eventually.
Yeah, he'll probably wake up sometime soon.
Well, folks, you alright now?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks. We were handling it, or are you really a cop? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'll tell, actually.
Don't worry about it. My job is to protect civilians.
Really?
Don't get too chummy, Spooks. This man is most likely with public security.
Well, true, but he seems friendly.
Oh, good guess. Although it may be more like common knowledge, considering the number of tails on you. For example, you notice the one over there yet?
Oh, there is somebody behind us. Dumbass, what are you doing?
Sorry, my bad. Could you bring this drunk in for me?
What? Okay, then. Huh, didn't even know we were being followed. That was kind of weird. The hell is with this guy?
His suspicion level is off the charts.
True there. So he came here for a reason then, if he was inside Sojoro's cafe. Huh. Yeah, what are you doing here?
What does someone from public security want with us?
Oh, no need for that look. I actually do have a reason to be here, though. Spooks, Akira, I need to speak with you.
Sure.
One second, grab a coffee over there. Air curry's pretty killer, too.
Huh, okay. So, what he wants? It's being way too quiet. Is there a reason why you're being as weird as you are, mister?
Huh, enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy your glass of, I guess, ice. I didn't even see a drink in there.
Oh, sorry about that. We just despise the police after all.
Yeah, after everything that they've been through, I don't blame them.
Huh, it's kind of weird when you say it with a smile like that. So why'd you rescue us?
We appreciate it, if you just get to the point.
Fine. I'll skip the runaround, and just tell you.
Okay, what's going on?
I'm Zenkichi Hasagawa, an investigator on, loan to, Tokyo Public Security Branch. I'm officially an inspector. It's not a rank to sneeze at.
Inspector?
Oh, inspectors are not to be sneezed at. Okay, I got it.
Sophia.
Who said that? Whatever. Kieran, I need to ask you something.
Oh, he actually did get a drink of something. I see the water now. For a second I thought Sojiro gave him a glass of ice. I wouldn't blame him, to be honest.
Did you hear at all about the mess on the chat show the other day with Alice Aragi?
Yeah, we were there. Yeah, I was actually there. It's news to me. Yeah, I was actually there. Might as well be honest. Since he probably already knows it.
Can't believe you just told me that. Sure you're on the same page as them? Well, there's already been full investigation into the incident. There was no indication that the MC was planning to propose everyone. Question said, he didn't even know who Alice was before the week. Not only that, he'd already been engaged to his co-host for however long. There wasn't a whiff of motive to be found.
Okay.
So the police have concluded. Doesn't this sound like the work of Phantom Thieves?
Mm-hmm. And? You didn't arrest Phantom Thieves any time before that, so, yeah, what do you mean by that?
Wait, you're saying...
A whole lot of similar cases last year, no? Sudden personality shifts, abnormal behavior, psychotic breakdowns, and that MC went bonkers from change of hearts. You're gonna be suspect number one.
Yeah, but we send out calling cards, and I'm pretty sure none of the people that changed had a calling card, so how about you get on out of here before you arrest the wrong people for something, because we're not doing anything wrong here. We literally just figured out this, literally not even, like, you even know, like, literally not even a couple days ago. We were just getting ready for a barbecue.
Spooks, Akira. leader of the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. We don't know if it's drugs or hypnosis or what, but they want to charge you with criminal mischief. It's only a matter of time before you're arrested.
You didn't do anything, though. You have no proof.
But why?
Yeah, why?
This is outrageous. What proof do you have?
Yeah, all you knew was me. You didn't know the rest of our team.
Sure, it's outrageous, but we don't actually have any proof yet. That's why I'm here.
You technically do because of the fact that we were arrested in the metaverse, so they probably wrote down at least. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, they did write down the metaverse on the records. So, yeah, you should already kind of understand what's going on here, buddy, if you really are Mr. Public Security like you're saying.
Huh, so level with me, are you?
No.
Huh?
Are you the one doing this?
No.
Hell no, dude.
We're getting framed, he's telling the truth. We're definitely getting framed here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just a second.
Okay.
Hello, Commissioner. Yeah, I'm with the Phantom Thieves leader. I just asked for confession, but he says he's innocent. Yeah, that's right. Kidding. No, this is all real. That's enough nonsense. Okay, now I'm on my way to the office.
Okay.
Well, as you saw, I reported what you said to my boss. But if you ask me, I don't think she's convinced.
Did he really call his boss?
No clue on that one.
Holy shit. What's with this guy anyways?
What are you trying to prove here?
Yeah, what's your angle, buddy?
No matter how hard you claim to be innocent, there are people out there chomping at the bit to arrest you. If that ever happens, you're done for. And I'll be the one up the river too. Cause then this case will never get solved.
You say that, but we have a really good prosecutor on our side that you might not know about, mister. So, yeah, you could definitely try that, Mr. Buddy. Because I don't think Niijima would let that happen. I'll be honest there.
So I wanted to make you an offer. Or maybe more like a deal.
A deal with you?
Yeah, why would we make a deal with you, bud?
Want to solve this case to do that? Anything until you've gathered. And at the moment, I don't have anything that even resembles a lead. I'm totally at a loss. You just don't want to get arrested, right? I can do what needs to be done, so that won't happen. If your own men are trustworthy, not in the force, there won't be any problems. Sound like a fair deal to you?
I guess. Seem pretty shady, I don't trust Bureau. Or not a bad idea. Honestly, I don't trust anybody because of the fact that this was the same thing that happened with Akechi. So, honestly, I don't trust you yet, mister, but, you seem pretty shady. I'm gonna be honest there, buddy. We've already been scarred before with Akechi, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna trust you right away, bud. You're gonna have to earn it this time.
That makes two of us, huh?
Yep.
We don't have any reason why we should trust you. You know how they say the wise cat hides its claws? Let's just say that applies to me too.
Yeah, mister.
I've literally never heard that.
Same here.
What do you think, Spooks? You don't have to do anything until you decide whether you want to trust him or not.
That sure is a noisy cat.
Meow? Meow?
Well, I don't need an answer right away. Give it back to me once you think it over, okay?
Okay. So he's not gonna arrest us? Not sure how I feel about that one, but okay.
I hope you'll see things my way, Phantom Thieves. Alright, boss. Maybe you should back soon. I'll be back soon for some curry. Sorry, curry's 86th for you.
Get wrecked. That's what you get for threatening us, buddy.
Now that hurts.
Yeah, that's what happens when you threaten his family. Sorry, buddy, but no more curry for you, buddy. That's what you get.
What was with that guy? He's absurdly ridiculous.
He appears to have a great many bouts in his belfry.
Yeah, he definitely does. So he definitely is pretty high up there because of the fact that He literally didn't even care if he sold out his police buddy behind us. So,
Zenkichi Hachigawa. What a cool name for such a dweeb.
True.
But if he was telling the truth just now, they're gonna arrest Spooks.
Yeah, they can try that, but I don't think they're gonna have even a chance at that one. Let's just be honest. We know it's Niijima, and we know we got the business card from her at the end of our story, so I think we'll be fine. I think.
What a bullshit idea! I'd say it's more of a threat.
Without a doubt, it's no beat having him arrested. Walking into a trap isn't smart, but the intel might still pay off for us.
Maybe.
Right. Now that we know the police are on the move, we've already benefited from that guy. But now the big question is, how much can we trust in him?
Good question. We can. The deal's worth it. He'll be useful to us. We really can't. Let's be honest.
Right there with you. It'd be way too risky.
True.
Huh, so first up, what'd you even do this time?
Literally nothing.
Nothing. No way, Sojiro.
It's all about that Alice girl, right?
Yep. Indeed. Completely correct on that one.
You're suspected of causing the whole mess on TV. Somehow is that it?
Heck.
But it's totally bull. We know Alice is the one doing it.
We're sorry, boss. We really didn't want to bother you again.
Huh, well, you didn't do it right. True. So keep your chin up. If it's totally bull, then it's up to you to prove it, right?
True.
Boss. She really nailed it there.
True. He definitely did. It is why he's literally our adoptive father at this point, let's be honest. Because we're technically a Sakura at this point after everything we did. And also, we're also a Gecko as well because of EY. So, yeah, we definitely have some friends in high places. That'll definitely help us, hopefully, but yeah, definitely good on moral support. Thanks, Sojiro.
Huh, if you need anything, just let me know, okay?
Thank you, Sojiro.
Yeah, thanks, Sojiro. But yeah, definitely don't know how much we can trust Zenkichi, that's for sure.
First things first, we take care of Alice. We can respond to Detective later. If Alice public admits to what she's doing, it should clear our name anyways.
Hopefully.
Right. Then we wouldn't even need to make a deal with him.
True.
Nevertheless, we've yet to find a way to get closer to Alice's castle.
True.
That ball really is our biggest problem.
True.
In trouble, I can help.
You can?
I'm trying to figure out a way past that damn wall.
I'm sorry, I don't have a solution for that. How about hacking it, Futaba? I could possibly do something if it's linked directly to a terminal, but... terminal? There's a control panel on the other side of the wall.
How are we gonna get her there, though?
What, really?
Apparently so.
It was saved in my memory when we first confronted us. Therefore, really.
Okay. So we do have a way to get there.
Damn, can't believe you remembered that. Wouldn't I, huh, guys?
Yeah, true.
It's AI.
Well, technically it is a pretty good eye too, honestly. Because of the fact that she saw it, so definitely does work out.
Huh, who are you talking to anyways? Have a friend on the phone?
Yep. Her name's Sophia.
Is this your reimagination, Jojo?
Why can't we tell him? It's perfectly fine if he knows.
Huh, it's almost, like I have had my shop swiped from under my butt.
True.
Huh, that means you can lock up for me, right? And I'm almost, ready to head out. And don't stay up too late either. Got it?
Got it.
Gotcha.
Thanks again. Good night. Thanks again, Sojiro.
Huh, well, don't overdo it.
Okay. Plan there. Okay. Yeah. Don't take up the shop too much. Fair enough, honestly. But now what do we do?
Now we have to figure out how we're going to get Futaba on the other side of the wall. Perhaps we could climb it with her? I don't think it's too high for us.
There are too many searchlights in the area. We'd be quickly surrounded.
True.
We're going to need a decoy to put a dent in their defenses for us.
One decoy. Who do you think could actually pull that off?
Oh, who could be a decoy? By themselves.
Uh-oh. Looks like I've been volunteered again. Yep. Alright, I'll do it. Leave it to me. I refuse. Well, leave it to me then. I got this. So that's probably what we saw in the very beginning then, because we saw Joker defending all by himself, so I think we know where we're about to go. So that's where that happens.
Oh, now there's our Spooks. I, knew you'd do it. Make a huge commotion to draw as much of the shadow's attention as you can for us. This still sounds too dangerous, even for him. Shouldn't someone back him up?
Probably.
I can provide support. I will divide the enemy's attention between him and myself. This will lighten the burden placed upon you, Spooks.
That'd be nice. That'd be helpful. Don't push yourself too hard or I'll be fine alone. That would be helpful. Yeah, thanks, Sophia.
No problem. Alright, we got a plan. Now we just have to assign roles to the rest of this team.
True. Okay, we hashed out the details of our plan before disbanding. Okay, cool. And we also got another bond point. Thank you, level 5 bond. We'll definitely take that. 728. Hopefully it doesn't just throw us right in. Okay, cool.
Your diversion's going to be crucial to this plan's success. Before we enter the jail, let's make sure we're ready as possible.
Okay. And we'll definitely make sure of that one. But, because of the fact that we did get the bond, let's use that real quick. Just because it will be useful for us. So, let's see. So, what do we want to use that on? Looks like we can't go for another pass appeal. But we can go for a Harrison recovery. So maybe that might be better. Yeah, I think the Harrison recovery might be better. Because we were getting frozen and burned a lot. So this might actually drop it down quite a bit. That'll definitely come in handy, I think. Okay, cool. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys. And in the next episode, we will be returning to what we did in the original, first few minutes of the game. Because now that we know that we're going back into Alice's palace, and because of the fact that we saw where it was, it's definitely the same palace. So, with that being said, we're going to be becoming the diversion once again, and hopefully we'll be perfectly fine this time around, because the last time we made a diversion, it didn't go too well, let's be honest, with the fact that what happened in the casino for Niijima's palace, and that was the whole reason why we got arrested in the last game. So, honestly, I think we'll be fine this time around, but honestly, with the fact that we do have to do a diversion, that'll definitely be what we do next. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.